All right, what's going on, guys? We are back with another Dokkan battle video, and today we're taking on the Ultimate Clash for the 11th Anniversary Part 2. So this is a special kind of Ultimate Clash. 35 characters is all you're allowed to bring. It's a much shorter Clash, right? You're not going through 3 different levels. You're only doing 1. I wish they would just make this the way it is, like from now on, because I get it. Like, it's another fight. It's another, like, it's a test. It's tough, like all that stuff. But like, man, I like the shorter Ultimate Clashes, like, way better. They're a little bit easier. Right, so it's more so people can complete it. They want more people to beat it. They want people to get the rewards. Here, there's actually a reward for a Fighters of Universe 7 wallpaper. And I think all you have to do is just beat the event once. So get through all the stages one time. It doesn't specifically say here in the missions. I think it's under one of the, like, etc. missions here. So I think it's just to beat the actual whole level. Like, to get through the Ultimate Clash, which I don't think will be that difficult. Now, again, you are allowed to bring only 35 characters, so pick your strongest teams and kind of come in here. I'm kind of trying to utilize a little bit of like the newer characters and their categories and everything like that as well. So we've got a couple of different teams here. We've got like the Diamond team, we've got the Superheroes team, we've got GT Heroes, we've got Realm of Gods. I think I brought Super Bosses as well, just kind of as like a whatever kind of extra team. So let's go ahead and let's jump in here and let's try to take this out. So all right, 4 fights before the boss. Okay, so yeah, you're going to be using up all of your teams to beat this. So you got to be very smart about the way you want to go about this. So let's go ahead and let's start off. We'll go with Krillin and 18 first. Attack up by 20% with each turn pass up to 100. So basically beat them fast. Let's do our superhero team here. We'll do this. So we'll grab our boys here. We've got, there's a couple that are in the same category. So I got to make sure I grab the right characters and don't mess that up, take from other categories. So let's go and let's jump in here. Let's see how hard these fights are going to be. Again, I don't expect them to be crazy difficult. I do expect a little bit of a challenge, but I don't expect them to be wildly crazy, just because this is meant for everybody to kind of beat. This is meant to be a special version of Clash. This isn't meant to be like a crazy hard fight. Let's go. Let's do this. We kind of just run this really quickly. I don't think we're really gonna have any trouble here with Krillin or 18. Let's see what we can make happen. Basically just trying to see if we can beat this Clash pretty quickly. Yeah, DC, Frieza did a lot of damage right there right away. You can debuff these guys. There's nothing against them that says you can't. So this is going to be a very simple, straightforward, easy fight here. Gohan, I think, is just going to take him out, like, outright. Just absolutely blow them away. Yeah, man, all you got to do is just come in here, bring your heavy hitter teams. Like, don't even worry about trying to, like, figure it out. Like, with a normal Clash, it's a little bit harder because you're able to bring so many characters that it's hard to, like, build so many different teams. And I typically still do, like, the mono builds, which isn't the most effective or most efficient. Oh, the wallpaper just beat one. Okay, to get the wallpaper, you just have to beat one of the fights. You don't have to beat the whole thing. So, I mean, I guess that's cool. We already got the wallpaper. That part's done. Some extra battlefield memory there. So let's move on to the next fight. Who do we want to bring here? So this is my... Let's see. So we've got Daima. We can bring Realm of Gods. We can bring GT Heroes. Bring Super Bosses. Think about what team I want to use for the final fight. I mean, the final fight, I kind of want to use Realm of Gods because I think we're going to fight Goku and Frieza. So I'd kind of like to just use, like, the Realm of Gods team and just kind of, like, dodge and weave all over the place. Let's do... Because what are these guys doing here to us? Can we check their details, please? Key -3, disable dodge. Yeah, so we're definitely not bringing the Realm of Gods team for you guys. We'll bring the let's do GT Heroes. We'll bring these boys in there. Should make pretty quick work of Roshi and Tien here. Oh, they have the the TN OST playing. That's awesome. All right, let's do this. Pick up those. We'll pick up that. And I don't expect them to survive through the first round. I would imagine that they probably stun if they super. I don't know, because like Master Roshi's there. So maybe they would like stun us on super. We stun them on our super. So we don't have to worry about that. Yeah, again, man, these aren't meant to be like super tough. Like, you see how quickly we're just like tearing through this, especially because like in normal Clash 2, the level 1 characters are usually not difficult at all, right? You usually bring like a free-to-play team in to kind of beat them down. That way you don't have to use any of your stronger teams out of the gate. But with this one specifically, just being like, you know, it's a short fight. Just one round, one level. We'll go ahead and use a bunch of these heavy hitter teams. I think for this one, let's use Daima. Let's see what are you guys doing? Can't be stunned, can't be debuffed, and you just have damage reduction. Okay. Well, this should be just fine. We'll do this. Bring these guys in here. These guys are some heavy hitter teams. You got some damage reduction, but these guys will tear you apart for sure. Let's do that. Oh, they double super as well. Okay, well, that's good to know. So we got that. Grab those. Pick up the Fizz Key Spheres there for Piccolo. Let's see what Vegeta can do to him. If we get a couple EX supers in there, I think we'll be pretty much good to go. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, did you launch off a couple of these, and these boys are just done for sure. Ah, there's no crits in there though. We need crits from Vegeta just because he has type disadvantage. That is going to be the one annoyance, I guess, for this. Is our first rotation has 2 characters that are type disadvantaged. There you go. That's what a crit will do for you. Type disadvantage be damned. Didn't even get a chance to attack. Sorry, boys. Yeah, so they can't double super, so just be careful of that. Keep that in mind. Bring a team that can take them out pretty quick within the first like turn, or the first like the first character, that we don't have to worry about it. All right, for these guys, let's go ahead and let's do our super bosses team. So we'll bring these boys in there. I definitely did not grab the other correct boy. Damn. Okay, that's fine. I don't think we're gonna need the crazy leader skill anyway. I meant to bring in the other Goku Black, and I definitely did not do that. But that's okay. That's still okay. Okay. He's gonna super right away. Got it. So I don't imagine his super is gonna do that much, right? I'm trying to remember which one of you guys are the dodgy boy. You're the debuffer. You get damage reduction, okay. I think it's the AGL one that does a lot of the dodging. Yeah, you foresee the super attacks. Okay. So let's do this here. And there's no tech key spheres, so you're really just gonna get in the way. So we'll do this. He's gonna get hit, but I think we should be fine. Again, I don't think these guys are gonna hit that crazy hard. Not really the ideal first setup, first rotation here, but super right away. Yeah, dude, double did. Yeah, I mean, it's not. Yeah, you start to overthink it, thinking of some of these like harder fights that we have in the game right now. That anytime I see a super attack, I'm like, oh, dude, like here we go. Like this is gonna suck. We're gonna get hit hard. We're gonna die. We gotta dodge, otherwise we're screwed. It's a simple ultimate clash, so we don't really have to worry about too much of that. Every time that Goku Black gets hurt, he's going to get even stronger as well, which is great. Although, with us having the STR Rose on the next rotation, I don't think that we are going to be able to come back to this one again. Let's be honest here. That's not happening. All right, so we're going to go ahead and do that. Yeah, there's no STR key spheres around for you at all, so we'll just grab those. Then we'll do that. And I think Rose himself is just going to take them out. Just outright. Be done. It's another reason why I wanted to use this team for this guy, because I saw the Fizz typing. So I was like, oh, dude, if we just use Rose, STR Rose, like he'll eat him up. He'll tear him apart. Be good to go. Yeah, dude, he melts that HP bar, dude. Ain't no way. Yeah, good night. All right, so that's going to clear out the first 4 fights of the Ultimate Clash. Now we have the actual, like, boss fight. So this one might be a little more difficult, or at least maybe a little tougher, right? But I don't expect... Oh, it's not Goku and Frieza. I expect it to be Goku and Frieza. Okay, it's Goku and Vegeta. Well, I guess that makes sense because Vegeta wasn't anywhere in any of those fights either. Frieza already was. Okay, yeah, that's fine. I mean, I just figured by the cover art, it was probably a Goku Frieza. Hey, you know what? It might be a double phase. We might have this guy and then Goku and Frieza. So I'm gonna keep that in mind. There might be a double phase here. All right, so they can't be stunned. They can't be sealed. They get stronger every time they're hit, and they get more defense every time they're hit. Okay, good to know. All right, let's bring our Realm of Gods boys in here. Let's bring the A-team. We'll get these boys rocking and rolling. Dude, this is a character I can't wait to see as a tag unit. Like, I know we just got the UI Goku and Evolution Blue Vegeta, and I love that character. I absolutely do. And it's one that I wanted so badly once they introduced the tag mechanic. And I'm so glad we got them already. But I tell you what, dude. The Kaioken Blue Goku and the Evolution Blue Vegeta as a tag unit is another one that's like super high on my list of characters that I cannot wait to get in this game as a tag character. Dude, they're going to be so much fun. They're going to look so cool. And I love this character. I do. Like, it's unfortunate that now, I mean, obviously they're a little aged, so that does kind of stink. But as a character, as a design, like their art, the way they were doing their attacks, like they're active, like, dude, I absolutely loved this character. I remember summoning for them and getting absolutely obliterated by their summons. Holy cow. Their summon session for me was miserable. Obviously, this is before I did the YouTube thing. Like, dude, I remember that summon session being awful. And I remember when I finally pulled them, I got 2 copies and 1 multi, and I was like, yeah, dude. I think I deserved that after how hard it was to actually pull a copy of them. And I remember just stopping right there. I was like, yeah, dude, I got them. We got 2 copies. That's super lucky. I'm done. I'm out. But I absolutely love that character, dude. And I think him as a tag unit, especially that you pair them up with the UI and Evolution Blue Vegeta here. Oh my gosh. Dude. Talk about a U7 just slaughterhouse. The U7T would be crazy whenever we get this tag character. All right. So, still no UI Goku. He's kind of hiding from us. He wanted to wait in the very last slot. Sure, man. He wants to be the dude to bring up the rear. So we'll do this. I don't imagine that they'll make it all the way to the ROF Blues in the back, which is unfortunate. Like, we did put their showcase video out. They're very good. Their details are very, like, bare bones kind of details. So it gives you that, like, false sense of, like, oh, these guys are not going to be great. In game, though, like, the way they actually run, they're pretty fantastic. They are a fantastic unit. So that's why I really wanted to bring them here on this team as well. maybe try to utilize them a little bit, but it doesn't look like they're really going to get a chance. I mean, well, the gods might not kill, actually. The gods going to do a bunch of attacks here, but their damage output isn't crazy to start with. And so if they don't, yeah, they're definitely not going to kill. So RF Blues are going to get a chance to do some attacks here, some stacking, a little bit of showing. And then, like I said, I expect there to be a second phase to this fight. I think there typically is with these shorter fights. I think the last boss fight is like a 2-phase. So I'm not letting my guard down at all yet. I'm still waiting for that Goku Frieza. There's no way they don't have Goku Frieza in a Tournament of Power centered Ultimate Clash, right? There's no way they don't have it. All right, Goku, show off. Let's get some supers in there. Ice. Attaboy. That should kill. Yep, there it goes. Okay. And yeah, dude, I knew it. I knew it. It was way too simple. All right, no stud, no seal. Oh, they crit. Okay. Okay, no defense debuffing. But you can attack debuff them. And they get stronger. 250% attack and defense when HP is below 50%. This reminds me of like the red zone or the is it the blue zone Goku Frieza? That's like really fucking tough. Okay, let's do this. I think this rotation's fine the way it is. Well, maybe we'll just do this. That way maybe we can get this guy's domain to pop once he comes back. Yeah, because the 5th turn we can do his domain, so we'll do that. Let's grab these. And then I guess we could just, I mean, whatever with this. Like the key here is not going to matter for these guys very much. They're all good to go. So let's do that. This UI Goku guaranteed to dodge his first turn. This is his first showing. And he's got an EX Super right out of the gate. That's my boy. Do the thing, man. Yeah, dude, that health bar is going to take a while to knock down. Okay. Now remember, these guys are going to crit on their supers, so the dodging is going to be a huge deal here. And you can attack debuff them. So if you bring in a team, knowing that, bring in a team that's got some guys on it that can attack debuff, you'll be pretty much good to go here. The more you can lower down their attack, especially once they get that boost from being 50% HP or less, the more you can lower their attack stat down, the better off you're going to end up being for sure. All right, these guys are just chipping away. Again, the next time we come back with these guys, we'll be able to pop Tech UI's domain, which is going to juice up like the rest of the entire team. And it's going to make him pretty much, it's going to make him invincible that first turn, right? So we'll definitely make sure to utilize that. Definitely. I'm just really hoping that this next turn, this next rotation, we can get the STR Blue Goku here to dodge. Because we're definitely going to want him dodging. Let's go ahead and let's do this. Just because we have it, why not? Maybe not the smartest to start out with that, because then now we just knocked him down below that point, so now he's going to get stronger. Or actually, does it really kick off until... I don't know if it kicks off until like this, if it only procs the start of the turn. Let's do this. The gods will go ahead and transform just for the hell of it. There we go. A bunch of rainbow key spheres there with them. Pop off their active. A bunch of extra damage there. Yeah, dude, I don't think we're going to get into the next rotation again. It's pretty much going to be game here. So we got that. We'll grab those. Yeah, dude, these guys are not getting past this turn. As long as we dodge. Yep, there we go. So far, they've supered right away. So also keep that one in mind. They might super you right out of the gate. Oh yeah, dude, they're done for. That's it. That's the game. So not too bad. Again, for this phase, you're either going to want to bring characters that can debuff their attack or characters that can dodge. And that's going to be your biggest saving grace, I think, for this fight here. Because these guys, I don't know how hard they're really going to hit because we pretty much dodged everything. But with that additional attack boost that they're going to get from being below 50% HP, that can get scary. Even in a fight like this, that can get very scary. So definitely make sure to bring either attack debuffers or dodgers. I recommend dodgers. The Realm of Gods team, you know, we just saw them tear through that. Pretty simple. So they're very, very good. We'll go ahead and finish that off. There is the clear for the new Ultimate Clash for part 2 of the 11th anniversary. Now, go ahead and finish it off. We'll just throw that new fancy wallpaper on there, dude. No, not you. We gotta pick it up. We gotta pick it up first. Hold on. Let's do that. Now we got it. Now we'll just slap that bad boy on there. There it is, dude. The Reps Universe 7 wallpaper, dude. I actually kind of like that. I think that's pretty sick. But yeah, that's going to do it for the Ultimate Clash video. Really not that difficult. Bring in some of your best heavy hitter teams and just kind of steamroll through it. To get the reward for the wallpaper, you just have to clear out one of those fights. So it's really not difficult. They made it very, very simple. You don't have to clear the whole thing in order to get it, which is even better, right? Make it even more accessible for people who, you know, maybe you're newer to the game or anything like that. Make it very easy for everybody to get this, right? They're not going to lock this behind a crazy mission or a crazy hard event, which is nice. So pretty cool, man. If you guys did stick around to this video, I do appreciate you. Thanks for hanging out with me. Let me know if you guys have taken on the Part 2 Ultimate Clash yet for the 11th anniversary. Let me know if it's giving you any trouble. Let me know what kind of teams you've brought in there. And then let me know what you think about this new wallpaper. Like, subscribe, do the thing, and I'll see you guys next time. See ya!